Out to Fox 40's Dennis Shanahan, who is live from Sac State's campus, where the debate was watched in a watch party by students. And then, Dennis, from what we understand, immediately afterwards, all those students were asked what their opinions were about what was said tonight.
Yeah, there was a good discussion that followed, and it was refreshing to watch a debate with a class of college students, many of whom will be voting in their first presidential election. Some are still forming their political opinions. And political science professor Kim Nalder encouraged these students to watch with a critical mind.
What would make a solid answer that answers the question, that makes logical sense, maybe has some backup information, some, sort of citing their sources?
The overwhelming response from students after the debate was appreciation for the tone of the discussion between the two VP candidates.
Very different than the Trump-Harris thing where they were like really fighting. These two were kind of both playing into the angle of like, no, we're having a civil conversation.
It was more so them trying to work together to kind of solve issues, and they were actually discussing.
Yeah, it was a good discussion. I could understand the points. Even if I didn't agree with certain points that were mentioned, both presented it in a way that made me want to agree with it. Like, oh yeah, okay, I can see where you're talking about.
Rather refreshing to see like a really eloquent, collected dialogue.
When the professor asked if the debate changed any minds, a few students said yes.
Vance was saying that he was a pro-family supporter, and I believe in a lot of what he was saying, so that kind of shifted my view of him.
I stand with Harris pretty strongly on definitely anything woman-related, gender-related, that type of thing. But financially, it kind of put me on the fence a lot.
But for most, the debate reinforced their feelings on the candidates.
Each side seemed to reinforce themselves very well.
So really the takeaway here, and you heard it overwhelmingly there, is that the young voters want level-headed, educated-sounding political discussion, and that's what they feel they heard tonight. Reporting live at Sac State, covering local news that matters, Dennis Shanahan, Fox 40 News.
All right, Dennis, one more question for you. We heard a lot from the students tonight, and obviously we talked about this in the newsroom while we were watching the debate. Different tone and tenor for this vice presidential debate compared to what we saw from the presidential candidates. What was the reaction from the students while you were watching them listen to these candidates? Was there any sort of vocal reaction? Were they clapping? What was the mood like in there?
What's interesting about that, Nikki, is the political science professor encouraged them. They didn't have to be quiet. If they had a reaction, they were free to let it out. They were free to applaud. But I will tell you, during this debate, the room was silent for the most part. They were watching. They were very much engaged and interested in listening to this conversation. There was one moment where we heard some vocalizing in the room. Couldn't exactly tell what people were saying, but they were kind of laughing and frustrated. And that was when the discussion turned to January 6th. They were looking for more of an answer, a direct answer from Vance.
All right, Dennis, thanks so much.